Elon Musk is a billionaire who has never backed away from expressing his views on any topic. Talking about politics, Elon is not completely partisan. He has donated to politicians from both sides on multiple occasions. Recently, he sparked a feud with President Joe Biden when the latter did not invite him during the meeting of electric vehicles. We all know Tesla is the leading manufacturer of electric vehicles, so it came as a surprise to many when Elon was not invited. But the SpaceX founder's relationship with the former president was not that great either. Both have found themselves in multiple controversies and feuds. Now the billionaire Musk issued one last and most terrifying warning to former US President Donald Trump. Hey guys, welcome to another exciting video from Wealth Up. Now, before we dive into the details about the feud, subscribe to our channel Wealth Up and hit the bell icon to never miss a video from us. That said, let's take a look. Musk's early comments about Trump go back to October 2015. It was before Trump had kicked off his campaigns. When asked about what he thinks about Trump being involved in a political party, the Tesla founder chose his words carefully. Musk said, "I do not have any other strong feelings apart from the fact that hopefully Trump does not get the nomination of the Republican Party." He thought Trump was not fit for the job. Musk continued saying if Trump would get the Republican nomination, it would be a bit embarrassing. Later, the panelist even asked the Tesla founder if he would like to get involved in politics, to which Elon replied, "I get involved in politics as little as possible." He would get into the field a little because SpaceX has to battle Boeing and Lockheed for national security and civil space contracts. Then, in 2016, a Twitter user asked the billionaire if he supported Trump, to which he replied no. Musk had landed himself in controversy when it was reported that Trump was one of the top campaign contributors of SpaceX. He publicly denied Trump being a part of any of his campaigns. The displeasure could be seen in one of the founder's tweets, which said, "Maybe there is a dude who digs the color gold who is slightly more deserving." Elon had spoken about the criticism he had faced due to the rumors. Elon openly said that he thinks Hillary's economic policies and her environmental policies are the right ones. A person who retaliated so much about the former president faced heavy criticism when he visited the White House in early December. Then he clarified on Twitter, saying he had joined the Presidential Advisory Forum to provide feedback on issues he thinks are important for the country and the world. He planned to express his objections to the recent executive order on immigration. His goal is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy and help make humanity a multi-planet civilization. Musk identified the travel ban and climate change denial as two particular topics of importance he wanted to bring to the president's attention. During that time, Elon Musk was building his gigafactory in Sparks, Nevada. He was planning to manufacture batteries for electric cars. To increase business manufacturers in the US, Trump, at that time, said he would cut regulations by 75%. All the electric vehicles' energy storage devices Tesla makes are all US-based products. So the threat Trump gave to devalue imports proved to be a boon to the tech company. Adam Jones of Morgan Stanley also attended the advisory forum, and he said that Musk has an important communication channel with Trump, and it proved to be an important update between the budding friendship of the two rivals. But in 2017, Elon again went against some of Trump's decisions. He said in a tweet that "I am departing the presidential council. Climate change is real. Leaving Paris is not good for America or the world." After this, Musk decided to stay out of politics and completely avoided talking about Trump. His Twitter feed returned to promoting his companies, Tesla and SpaceX. A year later, after asking tricky questions and trying to work with the president for months, Musk decided to go back to his old self. It is said to be the reason Trump started to suddenly praise the SpaceX founder. In 2018, President Donald Trump witnessed the SpaceX Falcon 9 launch, in which the NASA astronauts Doug Hurley and Bob Behnken launched themselves to the ISS in the SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule. It was the first time in history that a president watched the crewed launch in person. It was a sign of rekindling a friendship between the two. Later, Trump even congratulated the SpaceX founder in a tweet. It said, "Congratulations to Elon and SpaceX on the successful Falcon Heavy launch. This achievement, along with NASA's commercial and international partners, continues to show America's ingenuity at its finest." Elon then thanked the president and said he looks forward to a bright future despite their initial arguments on different views and opinions. The two billionaires have a lot in common, so let's take a look at it. Trump is known to attack his enemies on Twitter with half-baked tweets. Both, at some point, have shown signs of paranoia and narcissism online. Both are somehow promising nirvana for the future. The two billionaires have always backed away from their most outrageous statements, claiming they were joking or people misunderstood them. Apart from this, the two billionaires also have an excellent flair for handling their business. They are charismatic leaders who have a strong core of followers. So far, they have somehow forced people to think outside their base and believe in their leadership skills. A few years ago, Joyce E. Russell from the University of Maryland discussed some of their similar features. He said they have tried to discourage and censor opinions, and then expect communications to happen one way. They are known to strike back like bullies when they hear criticism about themselves. They have an intense need for admiration and self-absorption that could lead them to believe that they are untouchable. Instead of painting an optimistic future, they can easily prey on people's fears. Coming back to Trump's views on Elon, which seem to have changed a lot during the past year. When the government announced all the non-essentials facilities to shut down due to the spread of the virus, Trump came in support of Tesla. Trump tweeted that Tesla's San Francisco Bay Area factory should be allowed to open despite the health department's orders. Tesla and Elon should start producing now since they will be able to do it safely and promptly. Hours later, Musk replied saying an enthusiastic thank you for the former president supporting him. Many started to criticize Elon, saying that he had just sided with Trump on Twitter because he spoke in his support. Despite all the feuds and disagreements they had in the past, Elon decided to bury all of that. He replied to the criticism by saying that those who always disagree have a close mind, but looking at their nature, it won't sink in. In early 2020, during an interview, the former president spoke great things about the SpaceX founder. He was asked for his views on Elon, and Trump said, "You have to give him credit. I spoke to him recently, and I also like rockets. And he does make good rockets, by the way." The former president added that he has never witnessed the engine coming down with no wings. Not anything else, and they are landing. He had never seen a rocket land like this before. He was worried about him since Elon is one of our greatest geniuses and we must protect our genius. Trump added, "We have to protect Thomas Edison, and we have to protect these people that originally came up with the idea of the light bulb." And along with the invention of the wheel and all of these things, Trump said he is one of our very smart people and we want to cherish those people. Trump's newfound friendship with Elon might not be what he wants. He is currently facing criticism at multiple places himself. Trump's way of galvanizing people where he uses the media as an enemy has turned out to be an effective selling point. It is his way of getting politically agnostic people on his side. And we saw a similar situation between Musk and the ventilators. The temperamental billionaire is not fighting with other people. He is seen questioning mainstream scientific research. The past year on Twitter, the SpaceX founder spread a lot of misinformation surrounding the ongoing pandemic. He accelerated the proposal of using hydroxychloroquine as a potential form of cure. Several users started flagging his tweets for spreading false information. It got so bad that Twitter had to remove his tweets from the platform. He even bucked the government lockdowns to keep the manufacturing of his electric cars going. And then he recently gave a controversial statement saying that these policies were designed to keep Americans safe and they were violating their constitutional rights. Then in March, he bluntly tweeted saying, "The virus is dumb." According to reports, Elon Musk is in rivalry with the current president Joe Biden and is questioning his decisions. So now one more person has been added to the list of rivalries with the SpaceX founder. And that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content and the latest updates. Thank you and see you in the next one.